All right, let's jump right back into it. So we're getting to the good part here. This lady's just been an absolute nut. If you watch the first part of my reaction video, you already know how I feel about her. Um, we're just getting to, did August vote for the Great White Hope? Jesse Lee Peterson has been nothing but impressive. I'm trying to figure him out. He's very entertaining. And like I said, once I figure out his methods and his madness, decipher him, I think it'll be even cooler. So, all right, let's enjoy the video.
So are you into politics at all?
I mean, I think that, I don't know into it as far as like I'm passionate
Right,
about. Like, it's
right.
not a topic that I love
Right.
studying.
But you do.
But I think about it, and I think
Yeah.
it's a big part of our lives these days.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you vote for the Great White Hope?
I did not vote for Donald Trump.
You did not?
No.
And why not? Why not?
I really believed and still believe that Kamala Harris would be a better president.
So you are a feminist.
Malarkey.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely believe in.
Well, but
Yeah.
what's it? Camilla Harris has nothing to offer.
Camila. He called her Camila. And this white girl ain't going to correct him because she's a liberal nut job. Wow. That is hilarious. And there's nothing that woman would have done better than Trump. Trump has shut down the border. No tax on tips. Prices are starting to come down, even though we're still under this horrendous Biden economy. I mean, if you're still hating on Trump, you got a problem. Let it go. Quit watching the media, the MSNBCs, the CNN, that junk. Just leave it alone. It ain't going to do nothing good for you.
Oh,
But
I don't think so.
what does she have to offer to America?
Oh my gosh. I think
What does she
she's
have?
brilliant and
In what way?
caring, and she has so much experience. Yeah.
What is it that you?
God, I hope you ask her, what is it you just said? Because those are 3 bullet points that you're going to hear on every mainstream media. Amazing.
Dislike about the Great White Hope, Donald Trump? What do you dislike about him?
You know, there are a lot of things, but one thing that's really hard is I think I do think he's hurt women in particular. Like he's even bragged about like some terrible things he's done to women, and
He ain't going to push her on it, but I like to know what specific incidents and women she's talking about. Because they always paint with these broad brushes, but they never pinpoint. That Jean Carroll? Come on now.
I think that
Grab him by the
I
pussy?
think that
Come on
he
now.
is more about himself than like necessarily helping a lot of people. And to me, I don't think there's like a perfect candidate anywhere, but I think that our country is so divided, and I would love for us to really care more about one another.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a perfect example of a liberal that gets their information from the mainstream media. One, since they love Biden, he likes to count. Two, don't know what the hell they're talking about with Trump. Never met the guy, never actually followed his actions. All they follow is your Rachel Maddows, your Jake Tappers, the liars in the medias. But they never dig deeper. They never find out the truth. Donald Trump is not a hater of women, especially with this whole transitioning. That was another great thing Trump has done, taken men out of women's sports. If you support that, you're a nut job. Let's continue on.
And so you've been there 100 days as of right now.
Mm.
Is there one thing you agree with him that he's done to make America great again? One thing.
I haven't heard of one.
Well, I just named off about what, 3, 4? The border, no men and women's sports, the transitioning thing, yeah, tax on tips, yeah. there's so many. I mean, I'm not even into that much politics. I know that much.
Really? Shutting down the border, not one?
Yeah.
Are you for open borders?
I mean, I think there needs to be some regulation, but I think that a lot of people are being punished for things that they didn't do, and I think America was built on immigrants. I think immigrants are
So
wonderful
you're for
people.
open borders?
I'm more for open borders than closed borders, but I'm not like thinking like totally open. I think that there should be, we need to have some reasonable things in place. I think Kamala Harris felt that way.
But she didn't do anything about the border when she was there.
didn't do a
She
damn
stayed
thing.
away from the border.
Well, she was
as
vice president. Yeah, I
But
don't
that
know.
was her job. They
Vice
gave her that job to handle the border, and she never showed up.
Oh, well, I still think she would have done a better job.
Really? Amazing.
Yeah.
So let me ask.
What a nut
So
job.
there's not.
She is.
Are you happy that Donald Trump is shipping the illegal aliens back to their countries, especially the criminal? They're all criminals if they're here illegally, right? But especially the rapists, the murderers, the spousal abuse of women, and all that. That's did that to the woman. Are you happy Donald
But that doesn't fit my narrative.
Trump shipping them back to their countries?
Well, I'm not actually. I think
You're not?
I think we're missing the due process, and I think
An illegal alien doesn't deserve a due process in our country. What do you mean? So you're not happy he's shipping them?
But Jesse, that's not what the mainstream media has been feeding me constantly. Due process. This woman is definitely on the mainstream media way too much.
Rapists, the murderers.
well, I mean,
the Crips
rapists
and
and
the Bloods
murderers.
and all that back.
I think rapists and murderers definitely should not be, given the same freedoms as people who are not. Like, I think that there needs to be punishment, or like there needs to be recourse. There needs to be response to that. But I think that, there are people who went about things the right way. They surrendered themselves at the border. They have families and they're caring people. And, there was one person who the only thing he had was like expired tags on his car.
But it was illegal.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be shipped to another country for that.
Why not?
I mean,
Why
I
not
had
ship him
expired
back home? That's a nice,
tags and
kind favor to send him back home. He broke the law by coming here, so that make him illegal, right?
See, August, ma'am, Barney. It's real easy. F-A, F-O.
I don't think we're gonna agree on this one, Jesse.
Oh, you're not?
I mean, I'm not like.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't that like amazing?
It is amazing.
So you're not even happy that Donald Trump's shipping the criminals back?
I don't think that he's going about things in a measured or lawful way. And I think that a lot of people are being punished who should not be and did not do anything bad.
So even if they broke the law, they didn't do anything bad.
Well, break the law is such like a broad thing. I mean, if it's expired tags, no, please don't send someone's dad.
So if somebody
some other
break into your
country.
home and you don't want them arrested unless they have an expired tag.
Oh, I didn't say that. No, I mean, I think
They're
that
breaking into our home, our country.
if someone breaks into my home, then, I want someone to tend to that. Like, I think that there are repercussions, and I want to be safe.
Why don't you want the same
sure.
thing for the country when they break into the country?
Boom. God, he knocked it out of the park with that one. Way to go, Jesse.
That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah, I mean, I just don't think that most of them are criminals.
So you don't think anyone that comes here illegal, are they breaking the law or are they keeping the law?
Well, I think a lot of them are going about it in, a much more reasonable way than, just like, they're not coming in to just like come in and like hurt people. I think that if they come in illegally.
Are they breaking the law?
I don't know. I'd have to like go
You don't
case
know
by
if
case.
they're coming here illegally. You don't
Well,
know if they're breaking the law?
When they surrender themselves at the border, I don't think that that's illegal.
When they're coming here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Okay, so if they come here illegally, they probably are breaking the law.
I'm black and slow, so I really want to know.
Okay.
If they're coming here illegally, are they
Yeah.
breaking the law?
Yes.
Anyone who does anything illegal, yes, is breaking the law.
When they come here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Yes.
Well,
If they're doing something illegal, yes, they're
no,
breaking
if
the law.
they're coming, when
Yeah.
they come into the country illegally, are they
I
breaking
do
the
think,
law?
so if someone is in a really desperate situation and they flee their country because
are?
they're in a war-torn place and they have no opportunities for their kids and they surrender themselves because they want to protect their family, do you feel that that person should be prosecuted
When
for
they
that?
come here illegally, are they breaking the law?
Yes, I think we covered that one.
Nice.
Yes.
So I got to ask, do you love Donald Trump?
Yes.
No.
You don't love Donald Trump?
There's not many people that I don't like. I mean, I don't know. Obviously,
I had to say yes there because obviously she was going to say no. I mean, he's a politician now. He's the best guy for the job. You don't have to like him personally, but just come to the reality the guy's doing a good job. He's not just doing his best. He's not just making those stares and answering all those questions. No, Donald Trump is out there. He's making deals, doing the right things, executive orders all over the place. It's just if you're watching the mainstream media, you're not going to see all that. Trust me, the guy is doing a good job.
I don't know him personally, right?
Right.
Everything that I know about him, I really do not love. I have
Because
have
you
felt a
watch
lot of
mainstream media.
pain and sadness over the things he's been doing.
So you say you don't love Donald Trump?
I don't really have love for him, no.
Really?
Wow.
Do you love white people?
I love people in general.
Do you love white people?
I love white people, and I love people of other colors too.
Do you love white people?
You're tough, yes. I love white people.
What?
I love people of all colors.
No, do you love white people?
Yeah, in general. You like one-word answers. That's very hard for me, Jesse.
And what's wrong with the blacks?
What do you mean?
What's wrong with the
What's
blacks?
wrong with the blacks?
Yes.
I don't think there's something wrong with the blacks.
You know?
Like
And what-
all blacks, you think?
There's a lot wrong with the blacks as a whole. That's right. I'm going to go there. There's been a, what they call it, generational theft. There's been an attack on them with crack cocaine. There's been an attack on them through the education system, through the workforce. So what's wrong with the blacks is what's wrong with every American. The struggles have become immense. It's not because of the color of our skin. It's because of what's being brought upon us. I mean, just look at the taxes. We're working, and just look at your paycheck at the end of each month. You look at the amount of taxes take out. Where's the money going to? Definitely not the roads. My governor, Tim Walz, God even knows where he's at today. He's out flying somewhere trying to be a comedian in front of a bunch of college kids, probably someplace. I don't understand that guy one bit. He was a horrible governor. Thank God he ain't our vice president. I'm not going to rant anymore, but this lady's just a nut job. I mean, she can't give credit where credit's deserved. Yeah. Good luck to her.
Think there's one big problem with all the blacks?
What's wrong with the blacks?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're afraid.
I think black people deserve respect. I think white people deserve respect.
But I'm asking, what's wrong with them, the blacks?
Magic awaits at the Ram Drive at Home holiday event. Spark the season with Ram, ranked #1 brand in new vehicle quality by J.D. Power. Get up to $9,195 in total value on the new Ram 1500. But hurry, this holiday magic ends soon.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want.
I think you're gonna have to.
And there's a lot more to that too. What's wrong with the blacks? I mean, maybe he's trying to get across what she's saying about Trump here. Because she's been fed so much BS by the mainstream media that she can no longer accept the truth because it would prove that she bought the bullshit. And I believe that's happened with the black people more than any other color in America because they've been believed they're oppressed. They believe that the whites are above them, superior, which makes no sense. Yes, I am a lighter melatonin. Father's Brazilian, mother's Minnesotan. You get what you put into it, all right? But I believe that the powers to be have instilled that upon the black population to form like a division among the cultures, among the races, because that's what it's all been about with the powers that be. They always want that little bit of division. They want that confrontation amongst we the people. So we're concentrated on that because that's more relevant in our day-to-day lives than what they're doing up in Capitol Hill, swindling our tax dollars through NGOs and whatnot, then making up lies about their opposition to retain their power. So by the time they do get caught, the judge will look at them and say, oh, he's so old and feeble, it wouldn't pay to prosecute him anyhow. There's no accountability anymore. I mean, cops, they're here just to get a little bit more out of we the people. Oh yeah, they're here to protect us. No. I don't even believe that no more. Their hands are so tied when it comes to actually helping us. Like I said, I'm going on to rant again. This is only 7 minutes left here. Let's continue on. You guys know where I'm going.
Tell me, because I don't know what you're
Really?
getting at.
You don't see anything wrong with the blacks? Really? How do you feel about whites being under attack and being blamed for everything? The blacks and now other racist people doing it too, but they blame white people for everything. Everything racist. The white man tried to hold me down. What do you think about people the blacks who are blaming someone else for their lack of?
They're grifters.
What do you think about that?
Yeah. Well, I think white people have caused
Sharptons.
more problems to black people
Like
than
what?
the other way around.
Like what?
Exactly. Like
I think there's still a lot of racism in our
Racism?
culture. Yeah.
Meaning,
how?
and what is racism?
It would be treating certain races, with less respect than others, or doing hateful things toward one race, or judging a person purely on their race, and also just denying. Like, I think it's racist to think that that racism isn't a part of our lives. Like, I think it's in the fabric of our country still.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with the blacks that they think white people are superior to them? Because anyone that think they can hold them down, then you got to be thinking, that person is superior to me. Why do black people believe that white people are superior to them?
Well, I think that white people often act superior to them. I
that's
don't
why
think
they think that?
I think a lot of black people I know, I don't think they actually think white people are superior.
But they have to be thinking
But they know
that,
they have more power.
But they have to be thinking that if they think that someone can hold them down, you got to believe that that person is superior to me because that person can hold me down, can stop me.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that it's kind
Are
of
you surprised that the
systemic.
black people think white people are superior to them?
I mean, I think that in those scenarios, that's what's set up. I mean, the white people have the power in that situation.
Right on. So you agree that white people
Own
are
mainstream
superior?
media that you
In
want to
certain
support.
circumstances.
Right on.
Yeah.
There you go. So listen,
Yes, Jesse.
I got to put you on the hot seat.
Oh, hotter? It's already really warm here. Okay, heat it up.
I need you to answer these questions as quickly as possible.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, this is like a little game. All right. This should be fun. We're getting towards the end of the video. Let's just keep going.
All right.
The hot seat.
All right, let's
Do you believe in evolution?
Yes.
Yes.
What is a man?
A male
I'm a
adult
man.
person.
Do we need more white babies?
Yes.
Than
need
we
more
have
babies
now?
In general.
No, do we need more white babies?
We need more
I
babies.
think the white baby birth rate is doing okay.
Have you ever seen a ghost?
No.
I don't know.
Is the earth flat or round?
Round.
It's very round.
True or false? When she's crying, she's lying.
True.
Usually false.
Trust me.
Which
it's
is
true.
worse, abortion or slavery?
Slavery.
Abortion.
Should we give the blacks reparations?
No.
Yes.
Does the bear shit in the woods?
Damn right it does.
Yeah, I hope. Otherwise, he's in my bathroom.
Is it ever okay to call the woman fat?
Yeah.
Rarely.
True or false? Sending your child to a public school is child abuse.
True.
False.
Very,
False?
very true.
I went to public schools.
It
was
shows.
great.
False. You said false?
Sending them to public schools is, what did you say?
I'm sorry?
What was the question?
I said true or false? Sending your child to a public school is child abuse.
True.
That is false. It's not abusive.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What is love?
Ooh, love is compassionate action.
Amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Did you have fun?
I did, Jesse. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for.
Hey, you know what? I had a lot of fun too. I'm going to cut it there. I'll let her play out a little bit. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction video. I know I enjoyed doing it. Shout out to my buddy for letting me know about Jesse Lee Peterson. And yeah, I highly suggest you do like I did. Come onto YouTube, hit his subscribe button, hit his like button for this video. Come over, make sure before you go over to his channel, hit like and subscribe on my video here too. Shoot out, comment, let me know what you think. Till next one, I'm out.
coming on.
Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time.
Oh, good.
So tell the people how to get your radio show, your
Yeah.
website, whatever you want to put out.
Yes. So I have Girl Boner Radio is my podcast, and people can subscribe on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. You can also listen on YouTube.
if
And
you
then I
go for,
have
like, more
several
power
books
to
I've
you.
written, a thriller, 2 sexuality books, and a book about pleasure and trauma. And you can learn about those at augustmclaughlin.com.
Repeat that.
augustmclaughlin.com.
Right on.
McLaughlin is McLaughlin.
Right on. Well, thank you for
Right
coming on.
on.
And thanks for taking on the hot seat.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesse.
You're welcome. Thank you all for tuning in. I absolutely appreciate it.
comment down below.
Don't forget,
You
you
know
can
what
become a
his
member
name is
of the
all
Fall
about.
Estate now
I
by
don't
going
know
to the
what's up with
YouTube
them.
channel
Slow,
there,
slow.
thefallestate.tv or
He's just really
locals.com.
smart.
And check out our merch. We have amazing merch. And
It's
especially
amazing.
Punchies
I got
Coffee.
public education
And
just
don't
for
forget
myself.
to
And
support
geez,
us.
I'm gonna
If
have
you
to
have
check out
another
this
guest
Punchies
or
Coffee.
anyone you'd like to see on the show
Hilarious
here,
and good.
contact my producer at thefallestate.tv.
All right,
Producer
I'm out.
at thefallestate.tv, all right? And let me hear from you. Like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell. Y'all know what to do. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for coming again.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yay. Oh.